Hello, I'm back for Digimon Survive. Last time on stream we decided let's go fight the final boss since we know where he is. And we tried that, and we got Miyuki back, so she's no longer possessed, but Renamon died. Because, well, I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, there was no way that was going to be the end of the game. There's too many unanswered questions still. And on top of that, there was no way it was going to be that easy. So I'm not surprised that even though we won the fight, so to speak, we haven't like won the war yet. So, and I'm also not surprised that we lost somebody because I figured that was like if there was ever a moment we were going to lose somebody, it was going to be in the fight against the final boss early, when none of us are ready. But we achieved some kind of a goal. Now we have to figure out what our next steps are going to be. Currently we're all in a lot of trouble, and I have no idea how we're going to get out of it. So let's find out together. Onwards to victory. Part 12. Passing time. Oh boy. Well, Edgarurumon joined the party properly, except now walks around with us as Gabumon, so I don't know how I feel about it still, to be honest, but it's something. Oh, and we got access to... Well, I called him Omnimon, but in this game they seem to be calling him Omegamon. But he's this guy. He's cool. It's like... yeah. It is... yeah. Last one on the list, because he is probably the most powerful Digimon we're going to be able to obtain in this game. Which is fair. He's cool. Like there's this key item list, and we're like a third full. We've barely seen any of these items and don't know what they're for, so we're like, there's no way this is the end. This was gonna be the end. But, we're here. We're doing something. So, yeah. We're being confronted by some kind of illusion, I think, from of the professor and his sister back. And we think it's from the master trying to mess with us, but we're not sure specifically what his goals are. And there's too many unknowns, and everybody else is floating around in this terrible place, so yeah, try to learn more. Is this another one of the master's Kinzoku, or something else? We may end up regretting it if we carelessly rush into attack. Don't just stand there, Takuma. Give me a hand. I forgot his voice there for a sec. Apologies. Right. Sorry. Here goes nothing. Wait. It's okay. Just let them be. You don't have to worry about them. Miyuki, stop. It's dangerous to get so close. Hi. Yeah, Gabumon joined the party. Renamon's dead, but Gabumon joined the party, so that's something. Well, Renamon's an egg now. Renamon! RIP! Renamon got stabbed, now there's an egg. Huh? They're attacking. It hurts so much. I feel so alone. Hey, it's okay now. Don't worry. You're not alone anymore. Your little brother came back to save you. I'm not alone anymore. Yes. And it's the same for me. I found my big sister. I found my way back to her. None of the adults would believe me, so I came back as an adult myself. I'm not powerless like I was as a child. Meh. So, Miyuki's gonna be okay? Define okay. She is. Oh boy. I mean, things are not great right now, so we'll see how that pans out. Listen to me, my shadow. I'm not alone anymore. And you know what? I never really was to begin with. I always had someone by my side. I had my partner, who stayed with me through everything. Huh? Too bad that partner's now an egg. What? That's right. The fakes aren't crying anymore. Miyuki and the professor must have overcome themselves. That's pretty amazing. Miyuki really is something else. Miyuki, the egg. Ooh. It's okay. Well, I upload all the streams to YouTube, so it is possible to catch up on those, even if you have to dip out for a while. It should be, just type in Towers Digimon Survive playthrough in your search bar, and you should be able to pull it up. What? Oh! Egg? It cracked. It's starting to break open. No, she wasn't gone long. That's right. I made a promise. I swore I would never leave you alone. That wasn't a death. You took a nap. I was all sad that Renamon was dead. And you just took a nap. You just took a glorified nap for 5 minutes. I know. Like, what? Oh, come on. I feel cheated. Like, we had a whole death screen. There was tearful goodbyes and crying, and then Renamon's just back. 5 minutes later. That's cheap. I'm sorry, Kate. That's cheap. That's not okay. You break my heart like that. At least make Renamon be stuck as like little baby form. Here's the thing, right? My brain went, oh, we see the blood splatter. The blood splatter thing. That means that character is dead and they're never coming back. Because that's what it meant the first 3 times we've seen that animation. So when I saw it with Renamon, I'm like, oh, Renamon's just going to be an egg for the rest of the game. And I was just like, well, that sucks. And now it's just like, nope, we lied. Pricks. Ugh. Break my heart and then pull this? You kidding me? Right? I'd have been cool with that. I would have been cool with that. But no. And also their situation was a bit different. But it's I mean, I hope this means that Digimon's an egg and that Digimon's fine. But probably not. This is so cheap. The old man Digimon died. He got stabbed and got the blood splatter screen. So I assume, so does that mean he's an egg now too? We just kind of left his egg in the throne room? Because that's a little bit messed up. And how long did that take for him to hatch? You kind of did, buddy, but it's okay. Renamon! Miyuki, thank you. Your heart calls me back. Does that mean that I have to re-equip Renamon with the stuff that I gave it? Or did it keep those things? Because this is... I think this is the one time this game has genuinely just, like, kind of disappointed me. I mean, I'm happy Renamon's here, but also, like... Dude... Of course. Welcome back, Renamon. I mean... I assume that's what's going on. I assume I probably will have to, because Renamon wasn't, like, in the here's your Digimon list thing, so... As for what is currently happening, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I was actually here and paying attention. We're in somewhere. Bad stuff's gonna go down if I'm not careful, I'm sure. But all of the human characters are still alive, so that's something. For now. I think they're angry. No, we're like inside the master's brain or something, and those things were like, I don't know, manifestations of memories or like past selves or something. I don't know what's going on anymore. The game kind of lost me a little bit. Now they're creatures we have to kill. That's all I know for sure. Professor Miyuki, get back! Both of you keep clear. We'll take care of this. I'll trust you on that. Let's go, Renamon. I will keep Miyuki safe. But at least we have Omnimon now, even though they call him something different. At least we have him. That's... I could live with that. Yeah, Omegamon. I don't know why they're calling him that in this game, but we have him. We have that option now. So that's something. That's probably why. And I just have an army of people I could bring. I keep meaning to Digimon this one, and I keep forgetting. Because I fail. I was on the screen, too! Okay. So we could bring you... Yeah. Actually... Let's bring you. Oh... That's fine. Maybe. Look, I have a lot of Digimon that I've Digivolved. And I had an Marine Devimon, I think is what it was called. And this was the only thing it could turn into. And I was like, why not? I guess it's what we have now. Pirate man. I think. Ghost Pirate? I don't know what this is supposed to be. But we have it. We also have Big Fluffy. And tiny pink thing. And... Bestest Digimon. Katsumon and Betamon are still in rookie form. Because they're my babies. And I'm so mad because I got to the event with the Tentomon and the Gobamon and the Palmon, and I failed! And Tentomon wouldn't come with me. So, rip Tentomon. I'm sad. I was genuinely disappointed when Tentomon wouldn't come with me. But we're making this work. What's I doing? Sleep. I want to see. What level are you? 52. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be more options to get Tentomon later. I had an opportunity and I failed. So now my collection will forever be incomplete. Or at least incomplete until I do a new game, probably. Just not fair. But I will live with it. Yeah, I kind of figured. I mean, because it's like, if the assumptions I've been operating on, which is that affinity needs to be at certain thresholds at certain story points for certain characters to stay alive, then I would assume that that number at least would have to go from New Game Plus to New Game Plus in order to allow certain characters to be at certain thresholds earlier so that they'll live. Huh. Well, there goes that theory out the window. That's curious. Well, I'll probably at least start a New Game Plus on stream just to see if I notice significant differences. Just to see what that's like. Because clearly this game is meant for you to do at least 2 or 3 routes. I mean, I don't know what the divergence points are, but clearly that's the intent. Because you have, the 3 different evolution trees for Agumon to get. I mean, they would have to eventually. I mean, eventually having 2 extra people would have to make some kind of a difference. And obviously the ending's going to be different if you have everybody live, I'm sure. Because that's how these kinds of games work. Like, that's the rule. Let's give you equipment. Oh, yeah. I remember them being like, hey, this is a blah, 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 blah thing where it's like, hey, when you go through here, things could get weird. Pay attention or something. I don't remember. I've got a bunch of stuff recently. What do I have? Oh, wow. That's just... What is... Stupid question. Forgive my ignorance on this. Am I to assume that that number being in red means it's healing? Or is it just being weird? Okay. Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, why does that look different? And that's fine. But what do I have? I have a lot of stuff. Ooh, let's make it go super fast. Yeah, absolutely. Like, regardless of which one specifically it is, then it makes a certain amount of sense. I don't know if that's what I want. That's not helpful. What does this do? Dark resistance. You know what? That's probably fine. That'll do. Just for this fight. I mean, I have Phoenixmon here because I like Phoenixmon, but I don't imagine Phoenixmon's going to contribute much compared to the other 3. Yuki isn't alone anymore. She's got Haru, Takuma, and lots of other friends. I guess that means she doesn't need me to keep her safe anymore. Just because she does... I love Phoenixmon just in general because I like Phoenix imagery. It's a personal weakness of mine. But, I mean, I have nothing against Phoenixmon, I'm sure. I'm just saying, comparatively speaking, the fact that it's like 15 levels lower than the rest of the other 3 was mostly my point. Because it's at least like... Actually, it's probably not that much lower than Goblimon. But... Yeah. But, because, like, Agumon's like level 70-something. Because... Yeah. And it's like level... I thought it was like 55 or 40 or 54 or something. So, that's mostly what I meant. Just because she doesn't need you to keep her safe 24/7 doesn't mean she doesn't want you around, though, Renamon. No, Renamon, that's not true. You're the one who kept me safe this whole time. Without you, I'd have lost myself. You know, you're her Digimon, and she's your person. Don't you ever say I don't need you. It's too sad. Please, we need to stick together, to support one each other. Isn't that partners do? Yuki. You're right. I'm your partner. I always want to be there for you. You'd better, because I'm counting on you, Renamon. I swear this Renamon and Miyuki better have a happy ending after all of this. Or I'm gonna get very angry. Wait a minute, what? You already have a Mega Evolution! What are you doing? What is happening? No, this is our power. You already have Sayakumon! I'm confused. Renamon, Warp Digivolve too? We have Sayakumon already. This is not news. Miyuki, I will keep you safe. Now protect this world. We've had Sayakumon. Right, let's both save this world together. We have Sayakumon already. Like, if this was the first time of showing us Sayakumon, then I would forgive it. But we've seen Sayakumon before. What was the point of that? What was the point of that? Other than being like, oh wow, Phoenixmon can go anywhere. I mean, I guess it's like Promon. Starlight Explosion. You can't hit anybody. So you're just gonna wait right there. Ow! Well, that wasn't very nice. I'm all alone. No one is coming to save me. That's not true. Renamon stayed with me the whole time, and Haru came back for me. I'm torn on the Kenzoku because the first ones are, well, the ones that are called like third class, whatever, look like little salamanders, and they're kind of goofy looking, so I kind of like them, but the rest of them are just like, I don't know how I feel about this creature. The others will all forget me. They'll grow up and leave me behind. I feel like I should know what you're referencing, but I'm not sure. So lonely. I feel... Oh, right. Yes. It's been a while. For me, Tamers has been a while. But yeah, I can see that. Yes, I know. Yeah, yeah, it took my brain a minute to make that connection. It's okay. It may look different, but Haru is still Haru. And you'll get to live a normal life again too, Miyuki. Your time is just beginning. I probably shouldn't be asking this question, but I do have a question of how exactly Miyuki is going to go rejoin human society after all of this. Like, Is Haru gonna have to, like, adopt her and pretend that she's, like, his grandkid or kid or something? So that they can stay as family? Cause how exactly is... Cause she's, like, what, 12? Maybe? So, like, how is Miyuki rejoining human society supposed to work? Because 50 years is a long time. Sayakumon. Sayakumon. Thank you. It's true. I was lonely. I was scared. But thanks to the others, I can start again. I'm sure there will be... I think part of that problem is just this particular iteration. Like, it works in other ones, but this particular iteration's kind of wacky. Honestly, a lot with going on with this particular iteration's a little bit wonky. So, well, also Alchemon is, you know, head empty, all heart. You know, it... Oh dear. Alternate partners. I don't know. That's hard to judge. Because honestly, I couldn't imagine most of these with anyone else. Now I'm imagining Rio with the Tensomon from Digimon Adventure, and just how that would work, because that would be probably a disaster, but it would probably be funny. Probably. No, who would be a good fit, though, for Tensomon, like, not even as a joke, but as, like, if I had to pick someone semi-serious, probably Minoru. Like, I feel like that would actually kind of work a little bit. Well, Minoru's kind of a nerd. Like, he's also pretty, like, kind of nerdy. So I think it does kind of work. Or at least works enough, if that makes sense. Let me see. I'm trying to learn how this works. There we go. I'm learning mechanics. I know what I'm doing, I promise. Let's get you over here. Attack. Starlight Explosion. Phoenix Mon's trying. Right? Like it's not completely crazy, which is what I was going for. Like, I don't know if it would be 100% perfect, but, like, if I had to choose an alternate partner for Minoru, that's probably where I would go. And I think I would give Aoi Terriermon. So what was that? Who were those two? Those were shadows. The master must have sent them. Patamon and Mew would be adorable. And I could see that for Kaito. Shadows. Beings born from thoughts of those brought to this world. Well, this just got pretty Persona. I'm here for it. So, the Master hasn't given up on taking humans? Yeah, it'd be cute. I think it would be cute if they had, like, matching Digimon. Like, either those two, or if like, imagine if Kaito had Gatsumon, and then whichever the black variant of Gatsumon is called for Mew. Like, I feel like that would be cute. That'd be fun. But if that's true, will the others be attacked by these shadows too? Yes, most likely. We managed to deal with them because of you, Miyuki, but I'm worried about the others. And what would make that especially acute is doesn't the two cat Digimon have like a fusion evolution, or am I crazy? Because I know they did in the Cyber Sleuth games. But I also know the Cyber Sleuth's kind of weird. Right! Right? I think so. I didn't know if that one had a different name or if it was just Black Gatomon. I managed to deal with them because of you, Miyuki, but I'm worried about the others. Well, they don't. Yeah, that's the line. Like, it's the cats, then the ladies, then the fusion, I think. There might be another step or two in between. I don't know. Yes, we need to find them right away. We keep slipping into alley for her. It's probably not ideal. Exploration? How am I supposed to explore in here? Or even is here? Where are we? What is happening? Adoration and envy unlocked. Clashing values unlocked. Siblings bond unlocked. Free battle unlocked. I don't know. What is this? This is a weird place. We're gonna save. Okay, so yeah. Right, especially when you consider that they don't have internet here. Remember? They don't have like they don't have internet, they don't have cell connection, they have nothing, basically. So that's extra screwy. Well, let's go check on the ladies. Kuma, did you hear something just now? Is it another shadow? It's too much. It's all too much. No, no, no. I don't want them all to hate me. That sounded like Aoi and Saki. It must be their shadows. Are they under attack? It's okay, Takuma. If their shadows are here, that means Aoi and Saki can't be too far. Oh yeah, we should take a look around. Too much. This is all too much for me. Please, don't hate me. Ah! What are those things? Fake versions of us? Don't like this. We should run. I mean, I'm sure there would be shadow versions of them if they weren't dead. But, you know. You gotta live with this. I wish they wouldn't count on me. Why do they all put so much faith in me? I'm not good at this kind of thing. I'm really just awkward and shy. Deep down, I'm a coward. I only pretend like I'm strong. Because I don't want them to hate me. Please don't hate me. What is this? Why is this happening? Shut up. Stop talking like me. Please. No. How do you know how I feel? Don't say that out loud. Just whatever you do, do not say that they aren't you. Because then they'll turn into giant monsters. But then again, maybe we could recruit them. Stop putting everything on me. Please, don't hate me. Enough already. Please stop. You have to stop saying that. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. Please, don't hate me. No. Stop. Please, stay away from me. And here we go. I can't take this anymore. I'm gonna go save them. In this particular scenario where monsters are trying to steal your face, I mean, yeah? Yeah, let's go. Aoi, Saki, are you okay? Come on, oh, come on. So, sometimes you just have to kill something. Okay, let's bring Renamon. Yeah? Ooh, decisions. I love her shocked / surprised sprite. I think it's cute. Like, you have this character who's always like perfect, and then you have like the one sprite with her complete mess. It's great. I could. I'm not gonna. It's probably overkill. Especially since he can hit both of them, I believe. Yeah. I know how to play this game by this point. It's only like, 35 hours into the playthrough or something. I'm scared. I feel so insecure. Yes, I do struggle with insecurity. I don't think I have what it takes to lead everyone. What, Allie? But I don't have to do it all by myself. When I'm struggling, I can rely on my friends. Well, I've looked at the number of hours I've streamed this month, or at least in the past 30 days, which has been all this game. So, and it's at 35 when I last looked at it. Well, it was at 30 when I last looked at it, and that was 2 streams ago. So, that's an estimate. By leaning on one another, we all support each other. That's my kind of leadership. You said it, Allie. And don't forget, you can rely on me, too. I rely on you all the time, Labramon. Pollution. Cerberusmon. Who's a good doggy? Get him. Go. His turn. Please, don't hate me. I don't want to be alone. You're right. Rejection really is scary. Saki, what are you saying? I'm such a coward. I'm such a liar. I hate myself. No, that's where you're wrong. I could never hate myself. After all, if even I don't like who I am, how could anyone else? Best advice, really. Besides, I've learned I don't have to worry about everyone liking me all the time. Because I've come to trust that my friends really do care about me. Now that's more like it. You're a good person, Saki, and everyone likes you. Hehe. Thanks, Florimon. I really hope they don't die. I would like to get everyone out of this alive. And look, we don't have to deal with Digimon anymore. I don't... I like this form way more. I don't think there's a good place to put the Shin. Least favorite character. But besides the two guys who have died. Probably it's kind of a toss-up between Arukenimon and Manzemon, if I'm being honest. Because out of like the group of antagonists that we started out with, those two are probably the blandest. Yeah, because everyone else is kind of interesting. That one was just, Arukenimon was just kind of boring towards the end, and he just didn't really contribute much. Because, I mean, because you removed, you know, Shuji and Ryo from the picture, because there aren't a lot of characters in this game I say I outright hate. You know, like, because even my issue with Shuji is just solely to do with how he treated his Digimon. If he still acted exactly the same, but was, you know, nicer to Lopmon, or at least a little less of a prick, I probably wouldn't have minded him. But, you know, I mean, Arukenimon, yeah, she was evil, but I didn't mind her because she served her goal as, you know, she served her narrative purpose very, very well, which was, you know, someone you recognize as, oh, that person's a bad person. Anyone who aligns with this person is bad. Just like kind of be the face of the bad guy team before we get into like the proper threatening villains. So I don't mind her. You know, I'm not like dreading if she shows up again. So there's, you know, I wouldn't say I hate anybody really, or at least anyone else who, you know, isn't someone you removed from the equation, so to speak, if that makes sense. Like, I'm genuinely fond of most of the cast. If I had to pick least favorite human character, that's fair. That's fair. If I had to pick my least favorite human character besides the two that are already dead, out of the ones that are currently alive in my playthrough, probably would be Saki, just for the sole reason of she is probably the least interesting at this moment. That could still change though, and I still am fond enough of her. Like, I don't want her to die, not just for the sake of I want a good ending. Like, I genuinely want to see her get out of this mess, and I want to see her and Florimon be happy. But I do think she's probably the least interesting right now. At least compared to some of the others. Like, cause even like outright evil people can still be like fun to have on screen, or at least be catalyst for fun events. Saki is just usually not. She's definitely background character, background noise to help round out the roster, if that makes sense. So that's my opinion on Saki. Like, if I had to rate them, you know, 1 to 10, 10 being I love this person, they're perfect just as they are, best character ever, 1 being I hate them and hope they die in a fire, Saki would be like a 5. Like, right in the middle. So I hope that answers your question in a way that satisfies you. Yeah, you can hit that thing from here. Attack. Add dogfire. Nope, you can't. I miscalculated. This one. Attack. Add dogfire. Cool. Also, just gonna throw that out there. I think Floramon's also still probably my least favorite Digivolution line out of the main cast. From the ones that I've seen. I have no idea what Kunemon turns into, and I don't want to know until I get to see that in the game. And I mean, I'm familiar enough with Lopmon to have an accurate guess as to where that would have gone. But Floramon's evolution lines, I mean, obviously I don't like Vegemon, and Blossommon's okay. Which I appreciate. But I mean, I assume Lopmon goes from Lopmon to the bunny with boxing gloves to Anliomon to Cherubimon. Because they're all in the game. At least I think they are. So, and then that's a fun evolution line. I genuinely love. Yeah, that one. I promise I know Digimon, I'm just bad with names. Either of you hurt? We're alright, thanks. But I guess you saw some pretty embarrassing stuff just now. Names are hard. Names are hard. You know what? It's weird, but I don't remember seeing anything at all. Hee, that's okay. You don't have to hide it. We're friends, right? We can trust each other. Absolutely. Honestly, what their shadows were saying wasn't that bad. Like, I always Shadow was like, oh, leadership is hard and I don't know if I could do it. Whereas Aki's was just like, I want people to like me. Hey, you know, every friend group needs that person who actually knows and remembers things. I hear ya. Yeah, we're friends. We could never think less of you. Thanks, Agumon. See, there's Minoru, there's the siblings. Actually, I want to check something real quick. It's interesting that he's still showing up here. Well, which robot? There's like 6 robots. Is it the robot with the braided jaw, or is it the robot that looks like a dude? Or like... Siblings. Let's check in the siblings. My sister. I'm not already. Did you hear that? Those must be Kaito and Miu's shadows. Right? Honestly, Hagurumon was probably my favorite starter in Digimon Cyber Sleuth, the first game. Although, admittedly, I just spent the whole game calling him Gears. he's the best. Kaito! You, stay back. I'll deal with these things. I'm a terrible brother. I couldn't keep my sister safe. Ugh. What kind of brother fails to protect his sister? That can never happen again. Stop it. None of the word out of you. I'm a burden to my family. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have moved. My parents would treat me like some kind of disease. I wish I would just disappear. How can you know what I'm thinking? Stop this right now. Both of you, get out of our heads. Stop hurting us like this. Stop hurting you. I wish I could just disappear. So what? Is that the worst you could do? Because I can take a lot more than that. After everything I've been through, this is nothing. No, it's not because of me. Not because I'm such a burden. You know what? Yeah, I can be a burden. I can be selfish and half-hearted sometimes too. That's never stopped my brother from caring about me. Not once. He is the greatest, most caring brother in the whole world. You? Is that really how you think of me? Aww. I don't even think we need to jump in here. Let's just let these two sort this out, because they seem to have this under control. What? Don't act so surprised. Ugh, this is the worst. I so wanted to keep that secret. You are going to pay for making me say that. I failed my sister. Hey, didn't you hear that, you big phony? You thinks I'm the best brother in the world. I don't care what you say to me now. I kind of just gonna be floating on cloud 9 of happiness for like the next several days from this alone, probably. I love this. This is great. He's just like, this is the best day ever. Let's finish these freaks, Kaito. You got it, Mio. Kaito gained a buff, immune to insults. Kaito, you. Angamon, we gotta help them. Right. Oh, I can only bring one. Who do I bring? Who do I bring? Actually, I should probably... Oh, she still has her... Probably. She still has her equipment that I gave her. It didn't even bother. Ugh. Her death was really, really meaningless, huh? Ugh. That's... Don't like that. I mean, I'm probably being too mean, but also, like, come on. And particularly in a game like this, where we've had deaths that matter a lot. It feels really cheap for this to be just not matter at all. Exactly! And that's kind of what annoyed me about the professor a little bit too, because it's like, hello, we saw you fall. That should have counted. But I'm willing to give it a pass because they didn't give us the blood splatter screen, which seemed to be like the main, like, if you see this character is for sure dead. Which is fine. I have to protect my sister. I have to. Ugh. You little punk. Kaito, don't listen to him. That's not really how you feel. Yeah, so after some hours with it, I'm like, okay, that's fair. I'm willing to give it a pass on that. Because, like, if you... Because it's clear, I think, especially after Shuji's death, it's like, something's off here. Also, I don't know why Draco and Kaito are getting upset at Kaito's shadow here. He's basically saying what we all knew from the start, which is that Kaito's priority is... Right? Well... I have a theory about that. Here's my theory. So, half of Miyuki's soul was in the Master. The Master controls the fog. Maybe, and this is a big maybe, Miyuki was able to influence the fog just a bit to go around her brother. Because it's clear on some level she recognized him even despite the 50 years of age then. So, it's not, it feels like not impossible, to me at least. Because clearly, you know, the Master could tap into her powers, maybe she could tap into just a hint of his. Or at least enough to influence that. Or maybe the Master wants Haru alive. For, reasons. Right? That's the most likely scenario, I would think. No, track one, that is how I feel. Kaito? You're right. I'll do whatever it takes to protect Miu. This isn't new facts, dude. We all do this. Like, nobody is surprised that your first and, only priority in anything you do is your sister's safety. If it doesn't affect your sister's safety, you don't care about it. That's, we all knew this already. But so what? I'm her brother. Of course I'm gonna look out for her. And here's the thing, you stupid phony. She's not so weak she can't do anything herself. If you forget that and get overprotective, then you're really in for it. Dicky! Is that a thing? Because I know... that's news to me. That's what I'm talking about. You're a real piece of work, Kaito. Oh, shut up. Let's do this already. I'm just gonna pretend you were talking about Manzemon and we're just gonna forget this conversation happened. Cool? Lucian. Go here. Attack. Night raid. I'm nothing but a burden. All of this, everything, it's all my fault. Don't be ridiculous. How could all of this possibly be Miu's fault? Well, I really did used to think that, Ew. Oh, but not anymore, thanks to you and all the others. I've changed. Sitting around crying about things won't help. I just can't let the others I can't just let the others protect me. I need to stand on my own 2 feet. Take care of things myself. And since you're most likely to get your Mega Evolution first right now, I think you're gonna be able to do that just fine. I'm doing just fine now, thanks to Sayakamon, my friends, and my brother. I think it might be because the Master is obsessed with humans. That's my theory. I could be wrong, but that seems to be the vibe. Is that he's not... I thought the Seadramon was shape-shifting itself into the forms of the other Digimon. It wasn't making new versions, it was, doing the same thing Renamon was doing. Hee oh Mew. Pretty sure you can't hit anybody from here. Pretty sure. I mean, unless I do this. Which is probably not ideal, so we're gonna hold off on that. Here. Attack. Freezing breath. I can hit both. T. I don't even need to move. He does. He does, and I think I know why. I think they didn't do enough to separate the metal parts from the not metal parts, if that makes sense. Like, can he... I want to see his... Like, so it's kind of like an Uncanny Valley thing, right? Like, we've seen lots of versions of Metal Garurumon, but this one probably looks the most different from how he's usually depicted. So, you know, your brain, when you look at him, you're like, hey, he doesn't look quite right. Like how something almost looks human, but it isn't quite human, and you may not always know why that is. Attack. Also just having all these like fresh fish in our pockets must smell so bad. How'd you like that, losers? Go on, say something. Guess they're gone already. You okay, Mew? You lost it again, didn't you, Kaito? I don't know what is wrong with you. What have you gotten hurt? Oh, sorry. But, thank you. You? Am I hearing things? I could have sworn you just said, thank you. You heard right. I'm glad you kept me safe. Yeah. Like when everyone else looks pretty much exactly how they should look, having one that looks just a little bit off. I love this. I love these siblings. They're great. This is probably one of my favorite depictions of siblings in a while. Because sometimes anime and anime games don't get older brother and younger sister relationships right. But this one's fantastic. This one makes me happy. Yeah, you're welcome. You're being super cute right now. Ugh, gross. I don't want to hear that from my brother. No, it's gross no matter what. Ugh, you're so hopeless. Well, I'm really glad you're both okay. Of course. And thanks for showing up, Takuma. I'm gonna help out from now on, too. Let's go see what Minoru's up to. And we're gonna save again, because I'm paranoid. I think that was Minoru. Well, yeah, that or a shadow. Hang on, Minoru, I'm coming. Best friend! Ugh, no, stop it. Please, just stop. I can't do anything, right? I'm useless. The only one who's a complete failure. Ah! Cut it out! Minoru, try and stay focused. I can't protect anyone. Not even myself. I don't have Aoi's courage or Takuma's strength or anything. A little bit. Some of these moments I wish were like full on properly animated. But, you know. It's fine. I'm no hero, and I never will be. Shut up! Don't say that, please, just don't. I know all that, okay? Minoru. I know I'm worthless, a total failure. No good at sports or school or anything. I know I'm trash, that's why I always act so cheerful. I smile to drown it out loud. I laugh just to keep the darkness at bay, so I can keep going despite how pathetic I am. Right? Like, that would be cool. I thought maybe if I could just keep up a good front, someone would help me. The others are all so amazing. I can't keep up. I'm the only complete failure here. It's true, Takuma and Aoi are both really amazing. They're so dependable and brave. You want to hear something funny? I always wanted to be a hero, like on TV. But I couldn't do it. I failed. Takuma, Aoi, everyone else, they're the real heroes. Why did it have to turn out like this? I never wanted to be this way. That's what Minoru's been thinking? But he's not like that at all. I have to set him straight. Minoru, listen to me. Wait. Professor, why would you stop me? Why shouldn't I say something? I know it must be hard, but this is his trial to overcome. There's a time when a person needs to decide for themselves what their life means to them. Right now, all we can do is watch. I mean, this game takes place in 2020. That's all I'm going to say on that particular topic. Minoru. Okay. But I'm worried about Minoru. You just keep blabbing on and on about all my worst thoughts and insecurities. I haven't felt this bad since I thought I was going to poop my pants in elementary school. Oop. That hardly seems all that embarrassing to me. And cue the Wonderland music. Professor Takuma, you're here? No way. How long have you been here? Somewhere between not long enough and way too long, buddy. Well, okay. I'll give him this. If he's in middle school, he's probably could be talking about an incident that may not have been like that far back. Like he was probably in elementary school, like, what, 2 years ago maybe? I love this music. Whenever I hear this music, I relax because they're not going to kill anybody when this music is playing. Like everything's fine. This is the everything is fine now music. A little while now. Oh, why did you say something? But no, I wouldn't have come up with a better line. Anyway, get ready, fake me. I pooped my bits. Did not, and I'm not about to lose to you either, because I'm not really all that bad. I think. No, I know it. Yeah, I've managed to survive out there in spite of everything. And seeing Takuma here helps remind me. I've got some pretty awesome friends. And if heroes like Takuma and Aoi are friends with me, then I can't be a total failure. Now, I am done wasting time like this. My friends are waiting for me. I am... Welcome on. Minoru, I'm here. I like to imagine that the reason this broke the... Oh, absolutely. Minoru is absolutely someone who reads all of the Marvel comics. No doubt in my mind. I choose to believe that the reason it kind of broke the Kenzoku was because I think it only grabs like superficial things because we haven't been in here that long. So I think that might be information it genuinely didn't know and didn't know how to process. Like Minoru said something so random, it broke the weird thingy. You overcame this trial with your own strength. Just what I was waiting for. Well, try not to be so harsh on me next time, okay? The Kenzoku was like, error, does not compute. Where's... you? Because he needs the XP. Lucian. Exactly. It's like, of all of the things it was probably, like, prepared for, that wasn't one of them. Like, this wasn't in the instruction manual. I can't do anything right. I'll never be a hero. You're right. I never seem to do anything right. That probably held the others back. But in spite of all that, there's one thing I can do better than anyone. Something I can do better than anyone? I can act cheerful, stay positive, and always be the life of the party. Yeah, I could see it. Or quirk, what quirk do you think he would have? And unlike some gloomy sap like you, I can keep everyone's spirits up. No, that's a lie. Well said, Minoru. Nothing could be more true. The strength of your heart is where your true power lies. Yeah, that's for sure. What if you gave Minoru the shadow bird powers that the one kid has in class 1A? But instead of like, yeah, but instead of like a big shadowy bird, it actually like took the form of Falcomon. He just walked around with like a Falcomon on his head. Exactly. Exactly. Hit him. Nope. Yep. Yep. Here. Get him. I can't get over it. Oh, absolutely. Yep. Yep. Man, that was a close one. Those jerks going after my insecurities. That master is so going to pay for this. Yeah, let's go teach him a lesson. And Minoru, one more thing. As far as I'm concerned, you're my hero. Here's to an ongoing beautiful friendship, Takuma. Alright, that makes everyone. And again, I look at this group shot and I'm like, I can see the space, like in the picture where the other two could be standing if they weren't dead. I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad we kind of glazed over that because I don't want details. Like, you know what? I don't need that story. Minoru can keep his secrets. Time for us to take on the master once and for all. Yes, only first we'll have to find him. Yeah, looks like he's found us. Look over there. You know, it might have been... Maybe when we all, like, have settled down, we could be like, dude, explain. At least explain his thought process. It's him. Never forgotten. Well, aren't you just a freak of nature? And I will be right back. And we'll deal with whatever is happening right now. I'm back. Here's the book. In my world, your dreams endure forever. This, the master? Yes, I am the true master of this world. I am its will made manifest, and as its caretaker, I rule with compassion. You and I have two drastically different definitions of the word compassion, buddy. From this angle, he kind of looks like a jellyfish. To me. But that's just my brain, I guess. Huh? What are you talking about? Or maybe like a really big octopus. Dude, I don't think talking is the answer here. The guy is spouting pure nonsense. Yeah, who cares about having a conversation? We know what we gotta do. Yeah, I like his voice just fine. Yeah, you're right. No doubt about it. That's our enemy, and we need to defeat it. I can feel them. The souls of all the lost children. They're inside him. What emote is that? He covets the souls of children. He uses them to sustain this world. And he wants mine too. He takes their souls? Does that mean he's got Shuji and Ryo in there too? If he does, he can keep him. He can keep Shuji. He could give us back Ryo. Maybe, but like I'm reading chat because I see it on my TV screen. Like what you see on the stream, I'm seeing on my TV where I'm playing this. So, I mean, I could probably check it after. Yeah, that's just how this setup works. Because I'm streaming this through my PS4. I don't have like a capture card or anything. It is. Yes, he's used them to maintain this world. Probably from Shuji's brain is where the library came from, I would suspect. So, he's the one who consumed Shuji and Ryo, and now he's coming after us too. He's been behind everything, and if we don't stop him, he's going to attack our world. I hate him. I want him to pay for what he's done. I went through hell because of him. But there must be some reason he's done all this. Is there any way we could talk to him? How do I really feel about the master? I want revenge. He's the enemy. Maybe we could talk. I want revenge! Yo, Shuji. And Digimon. We can't let their deaths be in vain. This ends here and now. It's such bad. Right, that's what I was thinking, like, if there was any hope of negotiating with this thing, I think we're about a few centuries too late. So, I think the only thing it wants is to consume us and to have Miyuki. So I don't think, because that's how negotiations work, because you're like, we want X, you want Y, let's talk this out. But what he wants is us dead. So there isn't really much discussion to be had at this point. Because I don't think we have anything he wants other than our souls. So, yeah. Like, yeah, like, but yeah, because that's the point of a negotiation, is an exchange. And I don't think there's going to be an exchange here. Yeah, I'm ready to fight. I'll protect you, Takuma. I never wanted to have to feel that pain again. Let's end this. Let's go home. Yeah, it didn't work out then either. We all know what trying to attack the Digimon caused, so exactly. Almost there. Just a bit more, and we'll finally be able to go home. Press X to note. That's right, we're going home. All of us together. Yeah, we'll see how that plans out. Now, let's do this. Seriously, trophies? Nice. That would break my heart. That would break my heart into very small pieces. Okay, so we can bring 2 of our buddies with us. Okay. So, let's make this the cutoff point. We can bring... I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he's free type. He's a big beefy boy. All-rounder, super ultimate, level 62. Okay, so yeah, let's bring whatever this is, and we'll bring Seraphonimon. I feel like this'll do. Master defeated. Whose condition all annihilated. Just hit him with everything. So I'm going to take a wild guess that if an attack lands in here, it hits him. So this is where you have to be. Well, that makes some things easier. Attack. Ah, just shy. Like, just shy. And he has a heal. We'll see if he needs it. Just... Nope. Okay. I vote we not screw around and just bring the really big guy on the field. Because this feels like a good why not kind of moment. I see no reasonable reason not to have him on the field. And you, I could probably move you. Yeah, let's move you. Let's take you over here. I don't think half these guys are gonna be able to do any damage, but you know, maybe they can get some support skills off. I mean, I love them all. Well, I like them all, but you know. I get the feeling that who's actually going to be helpful here is gonna be limited. Respond. I mean, I probably could, because I have it set to like fights, animations are like going 3 times faster than they should because fights were taking forever. So I probably could, like, make some changes. Because I have, you know, battle speed times 3, because I thought things were taking, especially when you have, because what I would do is, I would go do a bunch of free battling to level up everybody. And, you know, you'd have one fight that could take like 30 minutes, which gets annoying. So I probably could adjust some of this just for this fight. Move. No. Oh. I still think this thing looks like Flowey. And I don't know how I feel about that fact. Honestly, you could stay here if you're able to hit him. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I get from it. Okay, you could just move over here so you can attack. I think you have to go here. Because I'm trying not to... I'm trying to keep just like at the edge of their attack range, because I think being right up in his face, unless you absolutely have to, is probably not a good plan. But obviously they have to be in like certain spots to be able to hit him. I mean, some of these it's clear that they're working with limited stuff while also trying to represent the attacks as best they can. I think we've made it angry. It's me. Oh, you're spotting ads? That's nice. You think ads are gonna save you? Huh? What is that? The master is absorbing that growing mass of something. I don't like this feeling. Is he getting even more powerful? It's almost like this is a bad idea. I'm not scared of you, buddy. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that to frighten me. Cerberus Mon unfortunately has to get pretty close. Yeah. Yep. Can you hit from... Nope. Nope, not quite. A little bit closer. You definitely can attack from here. Let's get you right into the big cluster of everybody. That's nice. That's fine. Attack. Spring, get in. Get him. Go for it. Bye, Gromon. You tried. maybe? Unbelievable. Yeah, it's incredible. Who would have thought we'd come so far, and he'd get even stronger. He's going to push us back. I can't let that happen. Yuki, what are you doing? Yuki! I can see that.
この歌はみゆきがいつも歌っていた。
I don't know what she's doing. It's doing something. I'm genuinely confused right now. It's hurting him. The space is warping. Something inside of him is changing? Is the warping space holding him down? Now is not the time to get a text message. Don't you dare read it. What? Whose phone is that? Are you kidding me right now? It sounds like it's coming from your pocket, Minoru. Ah, it was me. Sorry about that. Huh? I'm getting a call from my mom? Is this for real? Don't you answer that right now. We have bigger problems. Getting an alert too. Oh, me too. What's going on? I can read this text just fine. Now is not the time. Are you guys kidding me? What are you doing? No, now is not the time to be checking phones. Does this mean we can talk to people in our world again? I don't get it. How is it working now? I swear this cast has about one brain cell between them. The text isn't all garbled? Not for anyone? Does that mean mine's working too? Oh. I know, but like it could wait like 5 minutes until we've dealt with the giant monster in front of us. Mom? I have several missed calls from my mom, along with a bunch of texts. She must have been really worried. I don't understand. What's happening? What is it? Did something happen to your phones? Yuki, no, you have to keep singing. Accursed maiden. Guys! Oh no, everyone needs to stay focused on the fight. I have to remember that they're 14. But also, like, seriously? Takuma, now! While I'm seeking. You got it. Let's hit him with everything we've got. That's an interesting effect. Enter. Yeah, I know. 14 is just kind of like the average age of this group, which is why I said that. Can you hit him? Over here, attack. So you can hit him now. This is a special kind of ugly. This is very special kind of ugly. He's still so strong. Too strong. We can take him. Even with Miyuki's song holding him in place. Miyuki, you. I will consume you. He seriously reminds me of like bosses from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Like that's the vibe I get from him. Oh no, not again. We just dealt with this. Miyuki! Stop it! Get away from Miyuki! He's so strong. He's just too powerful. Is there no way we can beat him after all? Huh? I hear something. Oh no. Sounds like people talking. Huh? I got a text? A friend of mine just sent me this, Takuma. Is that you? Looks like some sort of video. Were we seriously saved by social media? Because, I mean, on the one hand, that's funny. On the other hand, really? Oh, this is from when we fought Piedmon back in our world. Hey, check this out. It's super cool. It's one of those things where you're just like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. But also, this is very on brand. This is extraordinarily on brand. It's just ridiculous. I think that's real? No way. Yeah, this is totally fake. Look at all these comments. It's gotta be some sort of scam, probably video ripped from somewhere online. Can no one enjoy a stunt like this anymore? This is why I hate the internet these days. It's not a stunt. My friend sent this to me. I don't know if it's related or not, but I heard about something similar. I can't believe how many views this has gotten. This is ridiculous. What is this light? What is going on? I joked about this too. I was like, I joked about this and said we should take all the Digimon back with us and be like YouTubers or something. And how it seems like legitimately a YouTube video is saving our lives. This is ridiculous. I love this, but it's ridiculous. It's working? Is this our chance? Everyone, over here. Got it, Alan. Oh, come on, we're up. You can count on me, Minoru. They explained this before, but basically the reason the digital world, or whatever this place is going to call itself, is weakened is due to a lack of people's belief, in certain things. So if we can regain people's belief in this world, it will repair itself, and it won't need the master to do it anymore, and he'll lose influence and control. And, because they used to have shrine maidens and priests doing that. Now and now that role has been taken over by YouTube videos. If you want to interpret that as commentary, go for it. I will not be delving into that subject here, though. You got it, Kaito. Go for it, Sarah, come on. You'll do, Mew. Now it's our turn, Floramon. Alright, if you say so, Zaki. Let's go, Agumon. Right, Takuma. This is the most ridiculous thing. I wouldn't complain. That wasn't. I wouldn't even be sad about it. Get this at him. Oh yeah. Well, that did more than I thought it was going to. Suffer. The master is falling apart. It's fading away. Look at all those lights. Are these the souls of the sacrifices the master took in? That would mean Shuji and Ryo are somewhere in all of that light too. It's over. Yeah, sorry, but I don't think I have the strength to stay on my feet. Dude, you earned a nap. If there's any Digimon in this game that earned a friggin' nap, it's Agumon. Honey, I don't think I do either. Let's just sit down for a while. Oh, hey, look at that. Over there, where the master was. What could it be? It's the master's true form. Cleansed of all the sacrificial souls. That's what's left. And even that is starting to fade. What? You mean he's still alive? And should we leave things this way? Well, it's about to fade away, right? It's not gonna hurt us, is it? So, what are we gonna do about it? Mew, be careful, don't get too close. Wait, I hear something. Huh? Right, it's a voice from inside the light. If he turned into an egg, I would probably laugh. Will not fade. Will never fade. What? That's its voice.
あいつの声
All I ever wanted was to protect this world. As it is, it will collapse. It must be protected with the power of the sacrifices. It is the only way. You must believe me. Something, something. Road to hell paved with intentions. Blah, blah, blah. He wanted to protect this world?
Did you hear that? He said he was collecting sacrifices for our sakes.
So, everything he did was to preserve our world and keep us safe? You could try to do a good thing and still be bad about it.
Yeah, and I'm sure that was very hard.
I don't know. I don't know.
The Master may have kept our world safe, but... that was wrong.
Agumon.
Any world that needs child sacrifice to keep it going deserves to be destroyed. That kind of world shouldn't exist.
You make a good point. Yes.
I'd rather not have a word like that at all.
Agumon. All we wanted was to go back to our own world and to keep it safe. We never wanted to destroy this one.
Akuma, thank you.
It's delightful because he's always like so wordy with ridiculous vocabulary. And sometimes he's just like, no, or yes.
Thank you for caring about us, even though countless children died for our sakes.
It's not like indubitably or something, which would have been funny and in character, but like, this works. It wasn't your fault, Akuma. How could it be?
But can this world even be maintained without sacrifices?
We will save this world through the power of YouTube. I don't know, but there has to be a way for this to work out. There has to be some way for us to live together in peace. Bring them with you. Just bring all the Digimon with you. Except for the Puppetmon. They can stay. Takuma. Yuki. Professor. Can you think of anything? I don't know. Maybe I'll sing me YouTube. Pardon me. But I just don't know. Oh. There may be one way. Clearly, we humans have a pronounced effect both on this world and the Kimonogami. Otherwise, things would never have come to this. Yeah, remember how we heard all those voices and saw those squares of light during the fight? Yes, what do you think that was? They seemed kind of like messages on social media. Social media? Yeah, you're right. It was almost like something was trending. I see it, but because if I attempt to pronounce that word, my brain's gonna implode. Because I'm seeing it in like chunks, right? It's not like a whole word, so my brain isn't quite processing it. So, I agree with the sentiment, but I agree with the sentiment around it, but like, I hit touching that with a 20-foot pole. Someone took a video of the fight with Piedmon back when I was back in our world. That video got shared online, and all sorts of people were reacting to it. Wait, so it really did go viral. Ah, that explains it. This place must be a nexus between worlds. That would be why our phones started working. The voices we heard and the lights we saw were even more important, I think.
You mean the social media stuff?
This is purely speculation, but I believe what this world truly needs isn't sacrifices, but rather the strong feelings those sacrificial rites produced. Basically, it needs human thoughts and emotions, our awareness and attention. What we witnessed earlier was the result of a spike in human attention toward this world. The world is maintained through people's awareness of it. I don't buy it. Humans just thinking about this place changed the world? Yes, it does sound crazy, but in a way, all worlds are the result of human consciousness. The mind seeks ideals, builds society to realize them, and then shapes an environment. In a sense, everything springs from human thought. So, making people aware of this other world is the first step towards preserving it. It will begin with us. Then, by making more people aware of this world, we can save it. With the understanding, of course, that this theory still needs to be verified. We're just rolling with this at this point. Human thoughts and emotions. So that's why those voices speak at the Master? I believe there is a connection there, yes. As an egg, the Master's wrath had waned, so only what was likely his true will remained. It's possible that those voices and the belief behind them calmed his raging spirit. Calmed his raging spirit, like what an offering would do for a god. Precisely. Historically, shrine maidens interceded between humans and the gods. So what he's saying is we need to start a cult. Iminaze's song may work similarly, but aren't many voices better than one? Man, you know, I'm starting to think that this might actually work.
So, what does all of this mean?
Yep, Digicult. Basically, if people in our world believe in this one, everything will be fine, I think. Honestly, it all seems so insane I have a hard time following it.
But wouldn't it be great if all people had to do was believe in this world to save it?
Yes, that would be wonderful.
I'm not sure I get it, but Takuma, do you think this will work?
I think we're missing over the part of how do we even accomplish this. I trust the professor. My thoughts, feelings, and belief will save this world. Faith and trust and pixie dust. So why don't you come back to my world with me, Agumon?
What? You want to go back with you?
Wait, can we do that? Yeah, are you serious? You think that'd be okay? Well, that way we can test the professor's theory, and more importantly... I mean, you know... I mean, Miu joked about founding a religion earlier in the game, so let's just go with it. Agumon probably thinks a cult is just a group of friends hanging out. And then sometimes they wear funny uniforms. It'll let us stay together forever. Isn't that right?
You mean I could really stay with you? We could be together forever?
Of course. Isn't that what we've been saying all along?
Takuma,
Yes, what a wonderful idea. You too, Labramon. We'll all go together.
Aoi.
Then, after we all go back as a team, we can stay together forever. Right. That way, even if the professor's wrong, at least you guys will be okay. You know, there's worse people you could pray to. Come on, Agumon. Let's go.
Takuma, I don't know. I think it's still too soon for that. Oh.
Too soon? What do you mean?
I'm not sure. I don't fully understand, but it feels like it's not the right time.
I mean, you're not wrong. Don't say that.
We all feel the same way you do, Agumon. I think we need to say goodbye for now.
No! Come on! Don't do this to me, Gabe. Don't break my heart like this. Agumon. Agumon. Is that how you feel too? Yeah, it is. But don't worry. This is not okay. I am not okay with this. I get it now. You never really abandoned me, Haru. And you'll do something about this too. So, we'll be together again in no time, right? Don't do this to me, Gabe. Yes, of course. Of course we will. Oh, come on. You're sure we have to say goodbye?
Don't cry, Takuma.
Towers is about to cry.
I didn't really get what the professor was saying, but basically, as long as you don't forget about us, this world will be safe, right?
Right? Because you have to remember the professor's 60-something. I don't think they've given us an exact age on the professor, but he's like early 60s, I think. So, doesn't exactly have all the time in the world.
As long as you remember me, we'll see each other again. It's this fancy new feature called New Game Plus.
So we'll wait as long as it takes. I've checked his page on that profile menu a few times, and it doesn't say his age.
We all believe in you.
Like, it tells you the age of, like, every other human character, but it doesn't bring up his age or Miyuki's age. Good. Because we won't let you down. That's a promise. And we'll keep it no matter what. Just you wait. We'll save all of you and this world. Isn't that right, everyone?
Yes.
Absolutely. You said it. Exactly. You better believe it.
That's right.
Of course. Miyuki, you ready? Yes. I will open the door with my song. I don't think any of them are truly okay with being separated. If if you want my personal opinion, this doesn't sit right with me. All of this feels wrong. But I guess this is the ending we got.
さよなら
Goodbye, Agumon.
アグモン
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Takuma.
元気で
Take care.
また会おう
Until we meet again.
Thanks, Takuma. Thanks, everybody.
ありがとう
Okay. Now I have to make a decision. Can't believe it's already been a year. Hey, Takuma and the others are coming over again. They say they'll be camping out like last year. And Kaito and Miu will be there too. And we'll be meeting them, of course. I can't believe you're checking your cell phone again. Ryuga's like, why is everyone obsessed with these little rectangles? Well, I'm just concerned, that's all. I mean, who knows if this will stick in the cultural consciousness in this information-rich age.
Admit it. You're worried about whether our partners in their world are okay now.
And isn't that a really old phone? You should get an intelligent one like everyone else. Yuki being a grandma.
スマホだよ
They're called smartphones.
What? Oh, who even cares what they're called? What I'm saying is, you should upgrade.
I feel like I've had like this exact conversation with my grandma. Like she's trying to say stuff, but she keeps using the wrong words, and you're just like, ugh, I know exactly what word you actually mean. That's. Yes, I see what you're saying. Right? Miyuki is a grandma. Miyuki hasn't caught up on all the changes in the past 50 years yet. It's so cute. Takuma and the others are posting videos and pictures from the other world online. Together with that footage of Piedmont and the ports of the door to the other world, stories of that world and the monsters who live there have caught on as an urban legend.
Yeah, ironically, the shrine's gotten so popular as a result that they rebuilt it.
Hagebutt's the new Slender Man.
It feels like all just happened yesterday. But really, it's been a whole year.
Really? Because it felt like 5 minutes to me. It kind of feels like the start of a new faith. Right? That's what I was saying earlier. Like, how are they going to explain that they're family? Is he just going to, like, have to pretend that he's her dad or something from now on? In front of, like, you know, everyone who doesn't know? Because you can't really explain, yeah, this is the girl who's been missing for 50 years. I know she has age today. Don't question it. Nowadays, people still come in the form of digital information on the internet. The information there gets updated by people all the time. It's constantly being reworked. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. And with every update, people will think more and more about that other world. Meanwhile, that kind of explosion of exposure is sure to change that world as well. From now on, digital data will be the new form of belief that sustains it. I think I see where this is gonna go. Because who knows? People may even come to refer to it as the digital world. There it comes. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. The digital world, huh? Well, it never had a name before. Sounds good to me. Say it. Say it. Meaning I also have a new subject for my research. On human belief in the possibility of transcending dimensional spaces. Even though I'm not certain of exactly how that mechanism works just yet. Well, okay, so a few hours was like a week, right, for them? So a year, probably, it's probably been like a few years then. So, you said a few hours, it was 10 days. So I'm thinking, let's see if 1 hour translates to 7 years, maybe? Well, probably more. Ugh, my brain isn't working enough to math this. Well, the problem is we don't have exact times. So, if an hour is 2 days, 48 times faster. So yeah, 48 years probably for them. Probably. Well, it'd be easier if they gave us more exact time scales. So rough estimate, probably 48 years then, I think, maybe. I could be off. Even though I'm not exactly sure the mechanism. No doubt it has something to do with the power of your song to connect the two worlds. It's fascinating. Though, of course, I'm still an eccentric in the scholarly community. Well, they may be right about that. Yes, I suppose so. As I see it, the beings of that other world, once regarded as local gods or Kimonogami, say it. Say it. Say it. Come on. I've waited this whole game for this. Say it. Will be transformed into digital beings in the internet age. Say it. Digital beings. Yes, I suppose that would make Gabumon and the others monsters of the digital world. Say it. Say the thingy. Say the thingy so we can roll credits. You could call them digital monsters, or Digimon for short. He said the thing! Digimon. I like the sound of that. Maybe it'll catch on. You may be right, Haru. But too much talk like that, and you're sure to lose Takuma and the others. Yeah. This is our first meeting in a year. We should focus on things that are fun. Yes, Miyuki, I'll be careful. Alright, then let's go. And put away that cell phone. I heard you're not supposed to use them while walking. You know, it only took, what was it, 36 hours of gameplay? Or something silly? Alright, sis, let's go. So, we'll really be able to see Renamon and Gabumon again? Yes, absolutely. The other world will change, thanks to the internet. It's probably more like our own. I mean, I don't know what kind of... I mean, we'll see. Well, also, I think she's probably annoyed that her brother's pays more attention to technology than her. All things considered. I imagine it won't be long now before the door opens again. There they are. Oh, Haru, look! Everyone's here! They're all waving to us. Ah, yes, everyone's here. Everyone who's not dead. Let's run over to meet them, Paru. Right? Like, I get that they're focused on their thing, but also, like, they can't visit once in a while. Be like, you know, like once a week on a weekends, on Sundays or Saturdays, she's just like, I'm just gonna go over there and visit, and we'll have tea or something. Like, honestly, you'd think that would be more useful to do, to take, you know, more pictures and videos or whatever. Live streams from the digital world. Anyway, credits! We're rolling credits. Yeah. Well, Rio's dad, we have to tell. Okay, so some thoughts. So this was one ending, and I'll assume from your comment that means that there's 4 more. Would you like to me to see to get those other endings on stream, or do you think I should just leave it here? Because, you know, I could play through this game, you know, a couple more times, because I think I have it set to where it should, like, yeah, because I have it set to where it should, like, automatically skip the old dialogue, or at least allow me the ability to skip it. And I would probably do a bit of research to, you know, like a little bit of a cheat sheet to make sure I'm picking the right dialogue options, especially for Shuji. Because, you know, I struggled with him. Assuming that they don't give us stuff in New Game Plus. Which I'm not doing tonight, but I probably will do a different day. So I could continue, so I could stream the rest of the other routes of this, or I could hop into the... Yeah, I noticed that. The dialogue would change colors depending on which of the 3 thingies it was. I noticed that pretty quickly. I don't think I ever mentioned out loud, but I did notice it. Because, yeah. So, that's an option. I don't know what game I would do next after this. I have a couple of options. We'll have to think about that. We'll see. I probably will do a little more of this for next stream. I don't know if I'll do all of the endings, or if I just do another playthrough to get a everybody's alive ending, which I assume is the true ending, maybe. I don't know, I'll have to, now that I've seen an ending, I'll do a little bit of research and see, like, what are the 10 things I need to do to get, like, the true ending, or to get the everyone lives ending, if they're different. Yeah, I'll try to be. We'll see. I'm sure somebody has a list to be like, hey, if you want to see the true ending, here's the 3 things you need to do. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. Of course, if you check out the YouTube stuff and you want to, and you know that information, you could feel free to share it. Or at least what because I assume I have to get affinities to a certain level for everybody, and, you know, keep everyone alive, presumably. If it entails anything more specific than that, I'll have to think about that. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure with my next plan. Oh! That's helpful. Okay. That's okay.
that's one way to do it. Oh, I mean, here's the thing, right? They give us an affinity meter. I'm gonna assume it has something to do with all of the mechanics of the game, which is the make choices stuff and see the consequences. At least that's the assumption I've been operating on this under this whole time. So, yeah. So, yeah, okay. I think I'll do a try to get the true ending run through, and we'll see. And I'll skip probably large chunks of, because I imagine up until the Piedmon versus Agumon fight in the real world is probably pretty much the same. I mean, maybe, most likely. I'll double check some stuff and see how I feel about that, what I want to do there. Maybe I'll do a earlier stream than usual on that day. Maybe. We'll see. I make no promises at this time. Just thinking out loud. Hey, that's fair. I mean, I'm glad you popped in at all, so, yeah. Totally fun. I think we're almost at the end of this credits. Skip. Save. Well, I mean, it's good that they, acknowledge everybody. So we have one bit of cleared data, which I'm sure is going to come in handy. If Ryo's affinity was higher, maybe everyone could have survived. Yugen recollection unlocked. Yeah. Yep. Okay, well, that's this. This is this. Anyway, I will see everybody next time. Whatever that is, whatever I'll be playing, whatever I'm doing. I mean, most likely more of this, but we'll see. Bye!